This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
PayPal lets you pay all your pals, like your graduation gifters.
Who's paying for the mattress topper?
You mean the beanbag chair?
Aren't we getting a mini fridge?
Can we create a pool on PayPal? It lets us collect the money before we buy.
Ooh, yes, that's smart.
Glad we can agree on something.
Easily pool, split, and send money with PayPal. Get started in the PayPal app. A PayPal account is required to send and receive money. A balance account is required to create a pool.
You know, some people say that Odoo business management software is like fertilizer, the way it promotes growth and all. But other people say Odoo is like a magic beanstalk because it grows with your company and is also magically affordable. And there's some people who would even say Odoo's individual software programs come together to build the perfect suite like building blocks. Well, Odoo is all of these things. Fertilizer, magic beanstalk, building blocks for business. So sign up now at odoo.com, ODOO.com.
When it comes to playtime, never let your squad down. Unlock elite gaming tech at Lenovo.com. Push your gameplay beyond performance with 13th Gen Intel Core processors. Upgrade to smooth, high-quality streaming with Intel Wi-Fi 6E. And maximize game performance with enhanced overclocking. Win the tech search and head to Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
We're back. We're the Parrish Morning Show. Here we are. And it's the big 8 o'clock hour, which means you can watch us if you'd like to see how the magic happens. We're like chefs in here making radio fresh. Good morning, everybody.
Welcome to Breakfast with Corey, Sauce, and Hawk.
Corey Sauce. This is spoiled.
Yeah, it's probably not very good.
And we'd like to thank Quantum Fiber for allowing us to stream this.
I would agree with you on that.
Your World Unleashed.
Thanks, Quantum Fiber.
Yeah, thank you,
Quantum
and
Fiber. You guys are the best.
Thank you for listening to me play this. Jurassic World tops the list of the most anticipated summer movies this year.
Movie ticketing site Fandango surveyed more than 5,000 moviegoers to compile the ranking. The Fantastic Four, First Steps, Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, Superman, Thunderbolts, and From the World of John Wick, Ballerina made up the rest of the top 5. Those films were followed by 28 years later, How to Train Your Dragon, Lilo and Stitch, and Freakier Friday. 2/3 of the moviegoers surveyed said they plan to see 4 or more films this summer.
Freakier Friday? What the hell?
Yeah, Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis.
Are they back?
They're back.
Are
and
they
it's going to be
better than
freakier.
ever?
Freakier?
It's going
How
to
do
be
you make that
freakier.
freakier?
Well, I think Lindsay's had a couple of freakier phases.
Yeah. You loved the original, right, Hawk?
I really did.
Yeah.
I like Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
Sure you do.
I love.
That last Jurassic World movie, I know, Chris, you saw it as well. One of the worst films I've seen in a long, long time. So they got to bounce back.
Yeah.
They got to figure it out.
Yeah. It's not good. I think.
Yeah, it's turning into Transformers with dinosaurs.
Yeah.
There's just a bunch of dinosaur fights, and you're like, I don't even really care what happens. This
By
is
the
so
end,
stupid.
I was rooting for the meteor.
100%.
Wow.
To wipe out the entire planet.
That's right, yeah.
Really? Yeah. It's that bad.
I
It's a
wanted
twist.
Goldblum dead.
Oh.
And I love Jeff Goldblum. Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum.
They were
Dying?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. Yeah. Terrible film. Don't even remember the name of it. Was it Dominion? I think it was Dominion. F minus.
Yeah.
I love adding the minus to the F because it really emphasizes that it's worse than failing. You have failed and then some.
It's like you didn't even try.
F minus.
If Hawk hates it, it's the pit of eternal stench or whatever that is.
Buddy boy. You need to see Labyrinth.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do. And brush your teeth.
Because your mouth is the bog of eternal stench.
Sorry, Daddy.
God, I hope they never remake that. Didn't we hear they're going to?
No.
Yeah, just
Can't
leave
do
it
without
alone.
David Bowie.
No. There's only one Goblin King.
Amen.
Just like hashtag not my Wonka.
Yeah.
Even though Chalamet did fine, but he's not my Wonka.
I never saw
He
that.
was fine, but he's no Gene Wilder.
No Gene Wilder.
He was one of the best Wonkas of all time.
There's only 3. He's in the bottom 2.
I wish.
As well, you mean?
Yeah. I don't think. Yeah, I did not see that film. Is it?
It's fine.
Fine. Yeah.
It's fine, but it's nowhere near the first one.
I thought it was good. I like it.
And there will only be one Goblin King, and it's David Bowie.
Thank you.
Well, I know a lady.
Oh my! Wow.
Technically queen. Never mind. You're right.
Hey man, you only live once.
That's right.
That's it.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
Thank you. Do we have to do sports again? We've done sports like all day.
I have a couple things we haven't said at all. I mean, we could do that and then move on. Should we do that? Or
Man, sure,
Yes.
man. Sure. You were going to say sure, right?
Yeah.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by Builders and Remodelers.
Hey, thanks, Builders and
Thank you,
Remodelers.
Builders and Remodelers. Love you.
It's a little bit scary, but remember a couple months ago, I think it was February, the Spurs shut down Wemby for the year because he had a blood clot in his shoulder, right? Deep vein thrombosis, who they're playing the Fillmore on Sunday, right, Zachary? Well, now Damian Lillard, same issue. He has a blood clot in his right calf that is going to be pretty serious, where will require him to be out indefinitely. He's going to be on blood thinning medication, so... I mean, the Spurs shut down Wemby for the year. My guess is Damian Lillard's done for the year, but I don't know the time frame for using blood thinner and coming back from it.
I mean, as much as you want to come back from an injury, let's make sure that one's healed.
Yeah,
that's real life stuff.
Scary. So he's 34 and again likely done.
Not the same team, right?
Nope, not the same team. But it's just weird that 2 big stars have had blood clots that have shut him down. That's pretty scary.
Yep. Yes, it is.
Alexander Ovechkin scored again. Goal 889. Now 5 away from tying the record, 6 away from breaking Wayne Gretzky's record. He has 36 goals this year, Parrish, and he missed 16 games because of a broken leg.
Unbelievable.
Like, at his age, that's absolutely incredible. Like, it goes to show you, truly how hard the guys like that work off the ice in the postseason, because as you get older, it just takes a little bit longer. The injuries take a little bit longer to get back. You got to work extra harder each year. You get older and the league gets younger. And Ovechkin to be able to still be like on pace for he still might score another 40 goals this year is absolutely incredible. And one of the reasons I don't want it to end is because I don't know why Washington would want it to end. I mean, it's so rare to have somebody that you were allowing to chase a record like this late in their career and still have the team success to go along with it.
That's a good point.
You're letting Ovechkin take 4 minutes of a 4-minute power play out there, but they're still the best in the league. So if you're Washington, I don't want him to get it this year. I want to guarantee he comes back, because whatever they've got going right now, obviously Thompson and Minnesota's own Charlie Lindgren back there between the pipes have a lot to do with it. But their team is outstanding. And if I'm that general manager, I don't want Ovi to get it. I don't even want him thinking about retiring. And since I get to cover it at the NHL Network, I don't want him to retire.
Yeah. Go, Ovi, go.
Yeah.
Look, I should keep this for next segment, but I'm already laughing. So can we just do this?
At least it wasn't something I said.
No, I laughed.
You were not listening to Mark at all.
No, I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop laughing at this.
Okay, go ahead.
No offense taken. Don't worry.
It's sports. Apparently, there's a thread on the internet about people asking, describe your last fart using a movie title.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Here's some of the answers. I don't know why these make me laugh. Describe your last fart using a movie title. Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Extremely loud and incredibly close.
Brilliant.
There will be blood.
Oh.
Yes.
Pitch perfect.
Brilliant.
Don't breathe.
Yep.
I love this one. How to lose a guy in 10 days.
Yeah. Genius.
Backdraft. Blazing Saddles.
Super funny.
Fast and Furious. Days of Thunder. A Mighty Wind.
Oh.
Well played.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Big. And last but not least, maybe my favorite, Some like it hot.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Look, the internet is a cesspool about 98% of the time, but those are the dumb moments that I'm like, man, I do like the internet, but why does it have to suck so often?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sort of society,
There will be blood.
Correct. Yeah, that's brilliant.
All right, where were we? Anyway, you were saying something about Ovechkin?
Yeah.
That was done.
That's fine.
Yeah.
The Wolves are off until Friday. They host Phoenix at 7. The Wild lost that's Friday, yeah. The Wild lost last night to the Vegas Golden Knights 5-1.
Yeah.
They have the Caps Thursday and the aforementioned Alexander Ovechkin.
They're going to have their hands full, but yeah, we've been able to beat. We've actually done pretty well against the Eastern Conference this year.
Oh, yeah, very well.
Yeah. So we'll go out there, find that same defensive system, that D structure. Hearing the news that, the big boys might be coming back, Kaprizov and Heck coming back, that alone will give a little jump into your step. You're going to get a little bit excited. These guys have been playing a ton of minutes. And it's one thing, Walsey and I were just talking about this like a week ago. It's one thing to do what they're doing with the injuries they've had for like 20 games. They've been doing this for 40, 50 games, and that's why everyone out east who I work with is like, nobody wants to catch this Wild team once the Stars come back because of how amazing the depth guys have been able to keep the head above water, stay in that playoff position. And like I said, you get the Kaprizov, that 97 steps back on the ice. That's a lot of minutes off of the Hartmans, off the Foligno's shoulders. They can fall back into their old, yes, exactly. Fall back into their roles, get slotted properly, and when they start playing the minutes that they should be playing, they're going to make a bigger difference and they're going to be more explosive.
This is the year.
Parrish, how do you feel about the Parrish versus the field bet that Sauce and I have every year? Because if you look at the league standings, the two teams that are far and above everybody else are the Capitals and the Winnipeg Jets. But we've learned in hockey so many times, regular season record almost never matters.
Nothing.
But are those two teams legit? I know there's a lot of teams like Dallas and Vegas and Colorado that are chasing, but are those two teams the two best teams, or do you like somebody else?
You can't argue against it. I mean, they are the two best teams in the league. That being said, coming to the playoffs, it ain't easy. Washington, maybe out east, is going to have a little bit of an easier time, but they got to get through Tampa. They got to get through Florida. They're going to have to get to Toronto. There's teams out there, Carolina, that could easily, it's a 7-game series. You look at those teams, and it's kind of a coin flip, in my opinion. And you come out west. Winnipeg's going to run into us, St. Louis. They're going to Dallas, Vegas, Colorado. Look at the Central Division is an absolute gauntlet. Whoever just makes the Stanley Cup Finals has to play absolutely outstanding.
The Washington Capitals have the 5th best odds to win the Cup on DraftKings.
Ooh. And they have the best record in the NHL.
Right. Yeah. Dallas Stars are plus 600 and Florida's plus 650, and they are winning without Matthew Tkachuk.
Yeah, and the other thing about Washington is they're winning. I don't think they can do the same thing. They're not going to let, obviously, Ovechkin's not going to be chasing a record, but they're going to have to, limit his minutes on the power play because he's going to have to play, that full 200-foot game. And that's when you start to wonder about his age and will his leg, how well is his leg holding up? It looks amazing. But at the same time, you have those concerns with age, and can he hold up for a full 4 Stanley Cup round playoff series?
Thank you for your honesty.
Here we go. This is the year.
I try.
I can feel it.
Yeah, well said. This is the year for who? The Wild?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Didn't you
surprise
bet
the world?
Didn't you bet they wouldn't make the playoffs?
That is correct.
Looking for action, baby.
Yeah, he just wanted to gamble.
Yeah.
Well, it's possible, but they are, I think, still 90-something%.
Yeah, 6 points up with, what are they? How many games do we have to play? 10?
10, yeah.
10. Yeah, that's a tough mountain to climb.
With
if you're
most of
behind
those at home
them.
still, so.
I don't know exactly what they have to stay for the record, but obviously they
2,000.
But not a given.
And they've been
but
playing
that
well.
being
I know
said,
the scores have been lopsided, but it's because of empty netters and just late, garbage time goals, if you will.
Yeah, and this time of year into the playoffs, you're not really worried about how much you lose by. It's all right, we lost, now moving on to the next. The score doesn't matter. You're worried about your own team. You're worried about your structure. You're worried about your systems, getting them back in shape and getting to the best of your ability by the playoffs. So the scores, nothing matters. Move on. Now we focus on Washington.
Twins opening day tomorrow at St. Louis at 3:15. Pablo Lopez versus former Twins pitcher Sonny Gray.
Yep.
The DraftKings over-under for the Twins for the year is 84.5.
Spring's here.
And they are 25-1 to win the World Series. Your favorites are the Los Angeles Dodgers of Anaheim at plus 290. So almost 3-1.
Tired of those guys. Let's go, Twins.
You want any action on the Twins over-under?
What is the number again?
84.5. So just slightly above 500
I'll
for the
take
year.
over by a mile.
Not a boy.
$100. Let's go.
Yeah, Sauce, you hate the Twins, even though you're wearing a Twins hat.
I don't hate the Twins.
Yeah, you do. You hate the Twins. You want them to be contracted.
No, I don't hate
Take the under.
He gets a
Hammer
little
the under,
frustrated
Sauce.
with some of the business decisions they make.
You don't want
That's
to
what
root
fans
against them.
do.
Yeah.
You don't want to root against
I'll
them.
take the under, yeah.
I'm always rooting.
Shocking.
You want to root against them.
I just like the action.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to take the under.
Yeah.
$100?
Yeah.
All right, so just if anybody's keeping track at home, Sauce wants the Twins to fail and horses at Santa Anita to die.
No, I just want the Twins to win 83
Lock it in.
games.
Bets.
So fail.
Lock
That's
it
not
in,
a fail.
bets.
And you'd like at least 14 or 15 horses to die
No.
to win that bet.
Do you want to double up that bet? I'll take over as well. Do you want to make it, or do you not?
The Twins bet?
Yeah.
You got a lot of faith in the Twins?
I'd like to take the over.
I'll take the over as well. How many, they can do like Sauce versus... I can't think of a
You could
clever
win
rhyming title.
$300.
Yeah, but I could lose $300.
That's a good point.
That's a terrible point.
Why not make it
Focus
4?
on the winning.
Yeah.
No, I'm good with just Hawk. I like Hawk the best out of all of
How
them.
about $50 over under? I'll take the over.
Well, that's a dumb bet.
Then let's make it 100.
No.
What? It's a season-long bet.
No, you don't like gambling
6 months.
with me. Now you want to gamble?
No, because I like the Twins and I have faith in the Twins.
I like the Twins too.
Sounds like it.
I like the
I'm
starting
wearing their
lineup.
hat.
I like
Listen to
this.
this. Ty France at first base. Willie Castro at second base. Carlos Correa at strong safety. Shortstop.
Brilliant.
Jose Miranda at third base. Ryan Jeffers, of course, our buddy,
Yeah, the man.
is the catcher. Then you got Wallner, Buxton, and Larnack in the outfield.
Who the hell is Ty France?
Yeah.
He's our first baseman.
Yeah.
Ty was the character from Clueless. What's her name, Plater?
Man, you need help.
What is that gal's name? The gal that's
Your
dead.
memory is
The girl.
the exact
What's the dead
opposite
gal's
of
name?
mine.
The dead gal.
Yeah, the gal that died from Clueless.
Yeah.
No.
Brittany Murphy.
Murphy, yeah.
She was Ty, but I don't think her last name was France.
You need help.
Daniel on the Power Hour comments. Paul versus all.
Oh, Paul versus all. See, there we go.
Daniel's brilliant.
That's quick.
No, Brill.
Brill. Yeah.
Brill.
Yeah, let's do a Paul versus all, where you bet the under on the Twins against all of us.
Yep.
Paul versus all.
Now we have a name for it.
Yeah, it's branded.
No, I
$100 with Hawk.
the entire
Come on, $100 with
season.
me, right?
We can be-
right? Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so 2 of us. Now Zach wants in.
Come on, man. What's the
Wait,
difference
no,
between...
I didn't.
Dude, if they have a terrible year, you're going to make $300 or $400. How
They ain't gonna
awesome
have a
would that
terrible
be?
And we can do the Paul versus all check every single day.
No, I'm just doing it with Hawk.
You booked it with me.
No, I didn't. No, I don't like you anymore.
Our bet's off?
Yeah, just
How about
Hawk
me?
steady.
Anymore.
I like Parrish.
Will you do it with Parrish?
Whoa.
Bet?
Bed?
No. I'm trying to find something on the internet.
You're no fun anymore. You used to gamble all the
used to
time.
be fun.
I'm not
Everybody
fun.
in the
Well,
comments are saying you should.
Oh, you guys
turned into a dad.
This isn't.
Josh says beat and meat.
That's good.
I like that better.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
Technically, I like it better.
Yeah. All right, for the bid, I'll do it.
With all of us?
All of you.
What are you
Paul
doing?
versus all.
Yeah, I'll do it with all you.
I'll take it.
Poor Louie's not going to
What
college.
did you just Google that you gained confidence in the last 20 seconds?
I'm trying to find the futures of the World Series champion. I want to bet that,
Technically, this is the future. And so
This
is
is
this.
the future.
And so is this. And so is this.
but I can't find it.
Yeah, by the time your ears hear this, because the speed of sound is slower than the speed of light, by the time you hear this, you're already in the past.
Okay.
Can you believe it's been a year since the Baltimore Bridge collapse already?
Man, that's crazy.
Isn't it?
Oh yeah.
They still haven't got those guys out of that boat.
They have.
Is that
they have.
real?
Yep.
They've been living there for a year.
There's
like the
one
terminal.
little man still in the boat.
Oh God, nobody can find him.
Well, the rest of us did.
No, it was.
The rest of us do.
It's like a Hawk.
Look out, Casanova.
It's like if Hawk was in the boat, like he'd just say, "You know what? I'm good.
Yeah.
You guys just...
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to look for more survivors. And then he just lives there for a year.
See you later.
He'd pretend to be a rescuer. It's all cleared here still.
Whoa.
It's all clear, dear, still.
What's that?
Clearasil. It's an acne medicine.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Remember Clearasil? They still have that?
yeah.
Of course. I loved it.
Yeah.
Is that the... No, that's different.
I used it like Selsun Blue.
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah.
Like
That
the
guy
burn?
called in to talk about it.
He sure did.
Should we do headlines?
Yeah, man, we got one more segment. You guys are going to make it, I promise.
We're going to make it. Power Trip Morning Show returns after this on the Fan.
The Famers.
Mild controversy out of Brisbane as they prepare for the 2032 Olympics. They're getting all the facilities set, and they're a little worried because the place where they're going to be doing much of the rowing competition is a croc-infested habitat.
Yeah, there are crocs there. There's no doubt about it. And there's been a few removed in the last few years. I caught my first croc in the Fitzroy in 1982, just shortly after we'd started here. And that had just eaten a farmer's dog, and he was a bit upset about that. And this is all within the recreational area of Rocky. So something needs to be done about ensuring that people can still recreate in that area.
Yeah, yeah.
How about let's not do that there?
Yeah.
Right.
Right. You train your entire life, and then you have to be told, hey, if you really want a gold medal, you got to go through croc-infested waters.
No.
Yeah.
That's a no.
Those are the shrieking eels. I'd get the hell out of the water.
Same. That's terrifying.
ASAP.
Yep, that's dumb. Let's move it.
Yeah.
All right.
Now it's time for headlines.
Headlines. All right. So, Parrish, I know you're a Seinfeld guy.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember the episode of Seinfeld, 1997? David Putty, right?
Yep.
Patrick Warburton, who's hilarious, right?
Yep.
His voice has been
He's
on
great.
Family Guy forever. The dude's awesome. But he played David Putty, who was one of the sneaky, funny characters on Seinfeld.
Yep.
There's a new thing on social media now where they're basically claiming that he accidentally invented the idea of, quote, raw dogging a flight. Because if you remember, there's a flight that him and Elaine take, and he's just staring at the back of the seat in front of him. And she's like, what are you doing? And he's like, what? And he has no problem spending the entire flight just staring at the back of the seat in front of him.
Yeah.
I think I told you guys this story when my family went to London last year.
Yeah.
As soon as the couple, who were very nice, got their baby to fall asleep, which took them 30 or 40 minutes. And again, it wasn't a problem. I have headphones. Everybody has headphones now.
Yeah,
Don't care. They did everything, and they were very apologetic about it. But once they got settled, they got the kids settled. I'm like, all right, this is mom and dad's time to shine. And the mom threw on a show on the TV in the back of the seat in front of her. And the guy stared at a blank black screen, and I couldn't stop thinking about it. It made me uncomfortable that he was just, and he wasn't eyes closed trying to sleep, like, oh, I finally got this kid to sleep. I can rest.
Yeah.
He had his eyes wide open.
Yeah.
And it threw me off. I'm like, dude, how about the old rules? You sleep when they sleep.
Yes, correct.
Or just turn something on. You can't just stare at a black screen. I hated it. Anyway.
I would be wondering the whole time, what in the heck is this dude thinking about?
I couldn't stop thinking about that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they're saying if you really want to say who started it, the internet claims David Putty from Seinfeld is the first person who made raw dogging a flight a thing.
What if this guy's just like, you know what? I'm going to see if anyone notices this.
Well,
And he
got
just
Corey.
commits to
Well, we
it
were in
like
the
that.
last row, so that doesn't help that
No, that
theory.
does
We
not
were in the
help.
final
No.
row, and I was the only one really that
The
could
only
see
people
him.
are coming back to go to the bathroom, I suppose, are
Yep.
seeing it. So, yeah, that doesn't...
It was weird. He was very nice, though. Help me out with this. This sounds super vague. Today is the series, not season, series premiere of $1 Million Secret on Netflix.
Ooh.
It's a competition where an undercover millionaire must keep their identity secret to win the game. What the hell does that mean?
I'd be terrible at that.
It's like a weird mole kind of thing.
I guess.
You get that checked.
I wonder what
that
they
is
have to
weird.
do
It's $1 million.
outside of just lying about how much money you have.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't mind reality game shows like that, but I guess I don't get the premise.
Exactly.
I don't either.
I'd have a lot of questions.
I'm right behind you.
Today on Apple TV, everybody's raving about this. The reviews are outstanding so far. But Seth Rogen has a new show on Apple TV called The Studio. He is the newly appointed head of a studio and is desperate for the approval of celebrities. It also stars Catherine Hahn and Catherine O'Hara.
Who's A+.
Nothing better than Catherine O'Hara.
Yeah, it's 98% on Rotten Tomatoes with almost 60 reviews. Yeah. I will watch this. This will be great.
I'll be traveling a couple weeks. I'll binge it.
Yeah, this will be great.
Today's also the streaming premiere of Mufasa, the Lion King on Disney+. I don't know one person that saw that.
Nope. I've heard it's not good.
Really?
Yeah.
Which is too bad because the live-action Lion King was solid.
Yeah.
It wasn't terrible. Speaking of that, I don't know anybody that also, including my girls, no one I know saw Snow White. Do you guys know anybody?
No.
I don't. No. I forgot it even existed.
Exactly. Yeah. Apparently it did not do well.
No, it did 43 million opening weekend.
Here's a random fact for today that I would have a lot of questions about, but I'm going to be vague because it's the 8 o'clock hour and kids might be on their way to school.
Oh.
You know those toys? You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know those toys, right?
Sure, I know exactly what you're talking about.
It is illegal to own more than 6 of those in Texas.
Man.
What a strange law. Like if you have 5, you're a law-abiding citizen, but if you have 9, you're out of control.
Please tell me someone has the job
Is that
of
why
going
Beyonce
around
says this ain't Texas?
and counting.
1.
Excuse me. I got to come into your house and
2.
make sure you guys are legal.
3. Ha 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 ha. Man.
I'm not dating a criminal.
Yeah, I could be a felon.
You're going away for a long time.
That's why I have to call my dad all the time.
Shoot.
Sauce, you swear by TSA pre-check, right?
I do.
You
it's
have
the greatest. Yes.
Of course. Clear and pre-check is the easiest thing on earth.
Yep.
On average, according to a new study, how much time does TSA pre-check save you?
You're bringing it up for, I would guess, 3 minutes.
That's probably less. Yeah, I was going to say it's probably less than I
You're
think. But
bringing up
I love the ease of the pre-check and the clear. Just
The belt thing.
Slide.
I don't like having to take off my belt and my shoes.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I'm
because
kind
you're
of
always dressed in a suit.
It is more
I
laziness out of anything. Yeah, it's not that I don't have
my
the
laptop,
time.
like I usually laptop and iPad. Like
it is easy.
There's so many more benefits from just the speed. But I'm going to say 20 core.
I'm
What
going
did you
to go
guess,
10.
3 minutes.
7 minutes.
Okay.
It saves you 7 minutes. And here's something else that I think is even more interesting that the study found. You would think, if I have pre-check, I don't need to get to the airport super early because I'm going to get through security faster.
Yeah.
Right? Mentally, you would probably think I can save time by getting there later as well.
Yeah.
People that have pre-check almost get to the airport at the exact same time. They get there 6 minutes earlier on average, 1 hour and 41 minutes ahead of their flight, as opposed to 1 hour and 47 minutes if you don't have it.
Yeah.
So you're saving 6 minutes on the way there, I guess, and then 7 minutes once you get there. So you're really saving, in essence, 13 minutes.
There are times like the spring break time when you get to the airport and you're like, oh my God.
Worth every penny.
I think, Hawk, you and I were there the one time where the 2 lines at MSP met in the middle of the building.
Yeah.
And we walked right in and then went to the bar and it was super fun. But it's worth it for everything. Clear is great. All of it's great.
Clear is just ridiculously expensive.
I mean,
and it has to be because it has to keep the peasants out.
Depending on how you use it too. I use it.
Isn't it $100 a year?
It's like $200 a year.
Oh, is it really?
I use it. But I use it every time I'm in MSP. I use it every single time I'm in Newark.
Yeah. But
it's worth it.
For pre-check, if you're traveling a lot, obviously, it makes sense.
And it's funny because you said an hour 41 minutes, but I'm also kind of well traveled, so I can get just about anything I need to in one carry-on. That's the check baggage line that can slows you down a ton. So you just take that out of it and you go with clear and pre-check. Hour's good.
We're traveling with the kiddo a week from Saturday. Yeah, that should be great.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff, though.
Oh, yeah. A lot of stuff goes with those little buggers.
You bringing Muppy, too?
No, Muppy's staying home.
Getting her a room at the...
Yeah, she's staying at the Four Seasons. She has a and then she's going down to see Gavin at Mara. I got it all set up for her.
She gonna survive Winnie?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Winnie's going to be in the backyard.
Yeah, Winnie's staying
no jealousy
outside.
issues there?
No, none.
No, Winnie has to dumpster dive. A woman in Florida is facing charges for robbing a Dairy Queen at gunpoint.
She was hungry.
She flashed a gun at a Dairy Queen employee and said, give me all the money you have in your register. She couldn't get the register open, so this gal just grabbed what she could. She stole the tip jar. So this is armed robbery, right? Gun in somebody's face.
Yep.
How much money did this lady get away with? Armed robbery, probably years in prison for how much?
$7.50.
Yeah, I was going to say $6.
Yeah. $8.
Yeah.
I saw it. Yeah, go ahead.
$1.50.
Wow.
For a felony charge?
$1.50. She was already in jail for several other armed robberies in the past and for drugs. She was set to be arraigned for the $1.50 theft sometime today, apparently. But
wow.
That is everything I hate about a bad heist.
Yep.
You didn't plan S.
No.
Right? You didn't even know if they can get the register open, how you get the register open, and then you just panic and took the tip jar, and you might have gone at the beginning of the shift.
Yeah.
With $1.50. Not at the end of the night where you might, I don't know how much is in a DQ tip jar at the end of the night. It can't be tons, but it's more than $1.50.
Yeah, I would hope.
My buddy Cole, we were up at Mount Estes Park, whatever it's called. Mount Estes Park, not Mount, but up in Colorado, right? And we were very much enjoying Colorado, and Colorado Cole was very much doing that. And he grabbed the tip jar when he was ordering a food item, grabbed it and brought it in to the restaurant and put it down at our table, and he didn't know why. And then they just kind of brought it back, and apparently that happens all the time.
What?
So it was the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
People make really weird choices.
How high were you?
It was like ridiculous.
Extremely.
And he said that was the guy at the shop said it wasn't the first time that's happened. So.
We mentioned a day or two ago that 23andMe filed for bankruptcy, so people are basically going to the website to delete their account, right? Delete their DNA info.
Yeah.
The website crashed on Monday because so many people rushed to delete their DNA info.
Wow. Yeah.
Which, what does that say about, like, if the company was still up and running, you wouldn't have any problem with them having your DNA. But the second they're like, hey, we're going under.
Correct.
It's like, well, I got to get rid of that. It's like, well, why weren't you concerned about that a week ago?
I feel like that's maybe not public knowledge, but it can't be too hard to find, I don't think.
No. I would guess it's not hard to find.
Yeah.
Beard transplants are apparently becoming more popular. It's just like a hair transplant, but on your face.
Congrats, Tommy.
Zach, go ahead.
Where's Seth moving?
Colorado.
She's an actress.
Oh, brilliant.
People trust bearded men more than clean-shaven ones.
Really?
Yeah, I just read that a minute ago.
Interesting.
That is very
More
interesting.
trustworthy.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly, right?
I
So
like
it's-
having a beard.
Me too.
Yeah, I do. I should trim it better. I should take better care of it, but I like having a beard.
Does Corey have a beard?
Don't cash those tickets.
Yeah. She's with Randy
Technically
right
a beard?
Yeah.
I don't get that joke.
In New York City, you know how we have at crosswalks buttons you push to make the light flip so you can cross the street?
Yep.
Yeah.
All of the buttons in New York City are placebos.
Yeah.
See, but didn't we do a story years ago that essentially all of them across the world are, and that that there's a phrase for that? I hate when we come across there's a term for that, and it's not placebo effect, but I know what you're saying. But there's another term. It's like the fake control
button.
Those don't work.
The door
either.
close.
The door close button. Yeah.
But what does somebody tell us? Maybe somebody on the chat knows. There's a term for that, like fake control concept.
Fakey walkies.
Well, that's
fakey walkies.
If you've ever spent any time in New York City, they don't need the walk lights. I mean, people just go. I mean, if there's room, like nobody cares.
Like
Nobody's even
Kevin
looking up at the
McAllister
light.
was
They're
chased.
watching the traffic. If they can get across between those two cars, they're going for it, and there's going to be a dozen of them.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
I think it just says placebo button here. So I think that's...
I thought there was a different term.
I thought there was too. I thought we did a whole story about all these things that have that same effect.
Yeah.
When you tell somebody a small lie over a text message, like, I can't talk, I'm in a meeting, that's called a Butler lie.
A Butler lie.
From Tom Butler from Channel 9. Yeah,
Channel
he
9,
started
really?
it.
Wow,
He
I
did?
did.
Yeah, because he just lies on text
I would
constantly.
like to say thank you
How
to
often do you
because I use that all
text
the time.
him?
Oh, I text Tom all the time. Just see what's going on with the news and whatnot.
Does he say I'm in a
He's got to
meeting?
stay up to date.
Always says he's in a meeting, and I know he's lying.
Yeah, that's sad.
We haven't seen that dude in a long time.
That guy's great. Yeah,
He's pretty connected.
He's tapped into the news scene, sure.
Thermographic cameras show that your nose becomes warmer when you lie.
Oh.
Where did that, like, just a coincidence?
Right.
Pinocchio thing, you know?
Oh, yeah, great point.
Yeah, right.
Did they know that when they wrote Pinocchio?
I wonder if that's just a coincidence with the Pinocchio thing.
Yeah.
So I should wear, like, heat vision goggles when I play poker.
Yeah.
And then as soon as somebody starts breathing hotter, I'll be like, you're bluffing.
Yeah, because you look like Rudolph when you...
Yeah, brilliant. I don't know if that would help you, though. You'd probably still lose.
I think you finally found your trick.
That would help. Maybe that's why people wear glasses and I don't. Maybe they're cheating. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I just haven't cheated as much as I should have in the last 20 years.
Are people still doing that? Wearing sunglasses and all that?
Of course.
Yeah.
I watched you nail that straight and flush with Cora in Abbott's office, that video yesterday when you guys were playing poker.
Yeah. I'll never play him again because he beat me 9 out of 10 times.
You Swedberged it.
Yeah.
When toilet paper was invented, people did not buy it. It wasn't popular because they were too embarrassed to walk into drugstores and ask for it.
Wow. Well, do you guys remember like 5 years ago when the pandemic happened and everybody was hoarding toilet
paper towels and all that?
Yeah.
I guess they didn't have the book Everybody Poops back then.
Yeah.
Well, they were embarrassed to talk about it.
Which is weird because there's nothing wrong with buying
absolutely nothing we can do about it as human beings.
No. Buy it at Costco. Great spot.
Get a bidet.
Look at Sauce hasn't had a Costco membership for a week.
I've had it for exactly a week today.
And you're just already completely immersed in the culture.
I love it. It's great. I like buying bulk stuff. Makes me feel like I've accomplished something. And
what have you purchased so far in bulk?
Dishwasher detergent, laundry detergent, TP, toilet or paper towel,
PT.
PT, yeah. That's about it. But I am telling you, the cafe area, 10 out of 10.
And it's only going to get better.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Kelly and I ate there for $5.
Coca-Cola's coming to town, baby, this summer. Everybody's just...
Yeah, I bet.
Sauce, have you ever just walked around Costco and been like, we're Costco guys. Of course we get the muffins. And then just take a video of you doing that?
Oh, I hate those guys.
Same.
Yeah, you and I.
Yep,
yeah,
hate those
you
guys.
and I bond over weird hatred.
Hate it.
Yeah, hate it. It's terrible. Shut up.
The
Nobody
worst
cares.
part of our society.
Yeah, like I saw the chicken bake and I'm like, I'm never getting that.
Yep.
I'm not getting
because you don't want them to get credit for the rise of the chicken bake.
Or the double chocolate cookie. I'd rather
No,
I wouldn't take it for free.
Shut up.
Yeah, shut up. And get the Rizzler out of here too while you're at it. Oh God. Shut up.
It's like a really bad Twizzler.
Yeah.
In Singapore, some elevators feature urine detectors that will lock the door and alert police if somebody pees in the elevator.
Wow, that must be a really bad issue.
Must be.
Clearly.
Yeah. They should be in Vegas.
All I remember is when I called Hawk when I was an intern and I was just completely S-faced in Daytona Beach.
Yeah.
I remember the whole I don't want to walk down 11 stairs of floors or whatever it was.
That's great.
That stairwell.
Ugh.
This is Daytona Beach spring break, like 2003.
Tommy's dream.
It was every bodily fluid that has ever been created by a human basically turned into a double dare obstacle course.
Yeah, like a slip and slide.
The elevator was jammed, so I'm like, I have to take the stairs, but this is like a water slide. It was everything.
Sick.
1,000 empty beer bottles and then every bodily fluid you can imagine.
Oh,
that's hot.
So now as an adult, when people are like, I'm going to spring break, I'm like, stay here.
Correct.
Stay as long as you can. It's so gross.
I mean, yeah. A long time ago, spring break sounded like the greatest thing of all time. I'd rather just sit at home. That sounds awful. Spring break, all of it sounds terrible.
Yes.
Well,
thank you. See, you and I agree on things.
Yes.
You got kids, though, so you're probably going to go on it someday.
No, I'll be dead by the time he goes to spring break. I'll be 70. Wait. No, I'll be in my late 60s, yeah. I'll be living with Hawk by then. Hawk and I will be lovers.
There was a steamship called the Eastland.
Yeah?
That rolled over on its side in Chicago River in 1915.
Oh, I just saw this.
No, it happened in 1915.
I'm sorry. I just learned about it.
Killing 844 people. It was, by the way, only 20 feet of water, but it killed 844 people. The accident was blamed on the weight of the lifeboats that were added because of the Titanic disaster, which had happened a few years earlier.
Holy cow.
How about that? You ever hear about, don't yell fire in a crowded movie theater?
Yep.
That comes from a 1913 incident. A man falsely yelled fire at a crowded Christmas Eve party in Calumet, Michigan. A stampede killed 74 people.
74.
Yeah.
And whoa! And you're not running from smoke or flames, just the concept of smoke or flames.
Exactly right.
Wow.
That's. I'd have a lot of questions even on that. Like, I would be in a panic, but I would be less panicked if there was no smoke and no visible fire.
Right.
I would be like, let's hustle, but I mean, I'm not going to get trampled. Like, weird.
Can I make this dark for a second?
That's pretty dark already.
Are we going bright white here?
Yeah, but that's the thing. 99, I think it was 100 people died in that, and that was an actual fire.
Right.
So 3/4 of that many people died.
Fantastic math. Wipe your leg.
Wow. Quit.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's awful.
Quit trampling people.
And don't yell fire in a crowded
Yeah, do not do that.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
All right, this story's terrible, and if you have kids in the car, turn it off for the next 20 seconds and then turn it right back on. What an unbelievable... This is kind of what we were talking about earlier with To Catch a Predator.
Yeah.
Did you guys see this story out of Canada? A scumbag in Canada got caught trying to record a kid changing. He said he was doing it to find out if he was a pedophile.
Oh, my
Kill
God.
him.
If you're wondering,
right?
If it's a concern in your head.
No, that is an excuse I have never heard.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
I'm not one yet, but I want to see if I am, so that's why I did it.
If you have to ask.
Correct.
I think that's the answer, Zachary. If you're even contemplating whether or not you are, you probably are.
Call a couple therapists.
Horrible.
A woman in Colorado ended up with a $13,000 vet bill after her dog, ate 5 pairs of underwear.
Oh, my dog does that too.
Eats underwear?
I don't know if he actually swallows it, but just tears it up. If I leave it on the floor,
I'm so uncomfortable. I don't know why. This is like when we did those calls earlier.
It's something that they can chew up.
Yeah, it's dirty crotch.
Yeah, it smells like you.
Now, Sauce, if you got a $13,000 vet bill for Muppy, right? You do whatever it takes to pay that off. Now, if it's $13, you just tell him to put Winnie down.
I mean,
but $13,000 for Muppy,
I'd have to think about it.
You'd have to think about it for $13K.
I'd have to think about it. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Would you do it?
Apparently, you don't love your dog that much.
I do. Would you do it?
100%. I mean, not Muppy. I'd let Muppy die in a heartbeat. I don't have an emotional connection to Muppy.
You'd pay $13,000.
Do you think I have a choice anyway?
Yeah, that's a good point.
If Mochi or Mars got 5 pairs of underwear and a $13,000 vet bill, I would have $26,000 out the door.
Yeah.
And 2 healthy dogs.
Yeah.
Or I'd have 3 girls that would murder me.
Yeah, you'd live in an apartment.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Louis going to have a lot of say in that in a couple of years.
There's no Louis.
Only Steve, yeah.
Oh, sorry, Steve.
Yeah, I'd have to think about it. I mean, Muppy's, she's almost 10, right? I love Muppy.
Well, she needs to work out harder.
Yeah. But, yeah.
So she's a 9, but she's low maintenance?
Right, correct.
Well, that makes her like a 10.
I should say that on the air again.
Say it on the air, yeah. Muppy won't leave you.
No.
This show's dumb.
Yeah, not smart.
I can't wait for your Christmas card. It's going to be great.
Yeah, and
everybody's going to throw it away.
You should throw it away. I deserve it.
No, we should have a mass. We should get a barrel out in the parking lot and just invite everybody to.
Because don't forget,
by one.
How often have you said in the last 10, 15 years, I don't care about other people's kids?
All the time. I still don't.
All the time.
I still don't.
Nick, you'll have it up.
Yeah, Nick, you'll keep it up. The creases will keep it up. And I will send one to Hawk, and he'll put it up.
Yeah, man.
That's it. And I'll send one. It's just going to be of
put it up in
Louis.
flames.
You're not going to send it. Your wife's going to send it.
You're going to do as much
to
work
everyone.
on the Christmas card as I do.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be just of Louis, though.
Well, who cares about other people's kids?
I care about your kids. I care about Parrish's kids.
I care about
Louis'
you got to
kids.
get the whole family. You got to get all five of you in there.
I got my
Four.
Well,
I don't want to
the
be
two
in it.
dogs.
No.
Oh, can't wait to be teaching some hockey.
Oh,
yeah.
No Winnie.
No, we don't need Winnie.
No winning.
Or Winnie.
No, it'll just be Louis.
No, you got to get all you in there.
No, I don't need to be in it.
Yeah, you do.
No. Corey's not in his.
Well, maybe I was going to say maybe Kelly will find a great picture of your back.
Yeah,
that's
or
true.
not put you in
or
it.
your neck.
Wow, great song. I'll send it to a select amount of people.
In my house, it's if Angie gets it first, she'll put it on the fridge. If I get it first, it's going straight in the garbage.
Yeah, I'm going to address it to Angie, so if you open it, it's mail fraud. Take that. You didn't think I knew about mail fraud, did you? Checkmate.
Happy birthday to Martin Short, who's 75.
Man, he's great.
Really? Wow.
Absolutely.
One of the reasons I bring that up is I listened to Bill Murray on with Howard Stern. You guys hear that?
Yeah,
that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be apparently one of the three options for Three Amigos.
Amigos, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
It was supposed to be Steve Martin, Bill Murray, and who was the third one? It wasn't Martin Short or Chevy Chase. It was somebody else, and I don't remember who the third one was. Doesn't matter. Either way, I don't remember. By the way, speaking of podcasts that aren't ours, like John Lithgow was on Smartless this week, and he's got one of those faces. He looks like a mean guy.
Yeah.
He couldn't have come off as a sweeter dude.
Really?
Seems like so humble and down to earth, and just seems like the nicest guy. And I don't know, there's just something about his face. He's a badder guy in most movies.
Yeah.
Right? Looks like he's supposed to be a guy that you don't trust.
Yeah.
Couldn't have been sweeter.
Very disarming.
Nice guy. Yeah.
He's good at his job.
Yep.
He's a good actor.
I just got a text. I'm going to be in the Christmas card.
You are. You built that family, man. Show it off.
You built that family.
Great song.
What'd you build it on?
Rock and roll, man.
Rock on, baby.
Show's over. We made it.
Yeah, I told you we'd make it. I told you.
Hey, guys, thanks for listening.
You did it.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you, Zachary, as well for listening. Thank you, guys. Good morning. I don't know if Tommy's back tomorrow or not. Looks like he's in California, but he's back by tomorrow.
Those are pictures from their California trip.
Like a week or two ago?
A couple weeks ago.
Oh, right on. Okay, just late post. That works.
Yeah.
Tommy's back tomorrow. No Lieber tomorrow.
Nope.
I don't know what the Parker Fox plan is either. Do we know if Parker's going to be back?
Either. Did he go do overseas yet?
He passed away.
No, she Taylor plays tonight at the X, and then she'll play Sunday at the X with the Minnesota.
Okay, so I bet he's in tomorrow.
Right on. That's cool. And again, we're hoping for Toby Gardenhire on Friday to play initials and hang out with us. That'll be cool. Parrish, see you Friday.
See you Friday, boys. I'm going to get some sleep. Be ready to go right from the start of the show.
9 to noon is next. See you tomorrow at 5:30.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Abba. Love you, baby girl.
Yo, what's good? It's Jeff C. from Club 520 Podcast here to share my latest fresh take on the 2025 NCAA tournament brought to you by Wendy's, the official hamburger of March Madness. This past weekend was a great round 32. I had the best game of the year. Had to be the Maryland versus Colorado State game. It ended with a game winner. It was exciting. Derek Quinn, good shot. Looking ahead to the Sweet 16, I'm really looking forward to watching Arkansas versus Texas Tech. I'm looking forward to it because it's similar styles. They both play hard defense. They both gritty teams, and they play in the post. It should be a battle for the ages. I'm also looking forward to the Duke versus Arizona game. Both elite programs, legendary status. It should be a battle that we all looking forward to. Probably be the game of the night. And when it comes to the Final Four, I'm all in on Duke and Houston. 2 great coaches, 2 legendary programs. Should be exciting for their road to the Final Four. More from me soon, but while you're watching the games, remember, the freshest deal in fast foods gotta be Wendy's. Right now, you can get a junior bacon cheeseburger or a double stack for $1 with the in-app offer and purchase. Again, head to the Wendy's app to grab a $1 junior bacon cheeseburger or a $1 double stack with the in-app offer and a purchase for the freshest hamburger around. Gotta be Wendy's, the official hamburger of March Madness.
When it comes to playtime, never let your squad down. Unlock elite gaming tech at Lenovo.com. Push your gameplay beyond performance with 13th Gen Intel Core processors. Upgrade to smooth, high-quality streaming with Intel Wi-Fi 6E. And maximize game performance with enhanced overclocking. Win the tech search and head to Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check for the nearest bathroom first before the game starts. Now you're heading in the wrong direction, and it sounds like your team's taking the lead. Checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
You know, some people say that Odoo business management software is like fertilizer, the way it promotes growth and all. But other people say Odoo is like a magic beanstalk because it grows with your company and is also magically affordable. And there's some people who would even say Odoo's individual software programs come together to build the perfect suite like building blocks. Well, Odoo is all of these things. Fertilizer, magic beanstalk, building blocks for business. So sign up now at odoo.com, ODOO.com.